Hi guys. Hold on, let's make sure the stream is streaming. This stream. Stream health is orange. That's probably not good. Hold on, I refreshed it. It's still orange. Why is it orange? I don't want any minor issues. I want everything to be fine, darn it. How do I? There we go. I want to share on Facebook. Who shares on Facebook? Who streams on Facebook, really? Or who notifies everybody on Facebook? I don't have a Facebook page. Let me make sure everything's working. Streams on Facebook. Or who notifies everybody? Okay, is everything working? Is everything working okay? Okay. I have hiccups. Alright, we're good, right? Let's go. So, a quick explanation before we get started. I made a video about this and then I didn't upload it. But I'm doing a level by 10 challenge with this character because I decided I wanted to level through the story again, and I'm an adorable little Lalafell. And so the level by 10 challenge is a challenge I made up. All you know. And okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna be going through the story as a conjurer, and people keep inviting me to free companies. I'm so sorry. I have a free company. I'm sorry. I have a free company. I just haven't asked my friends yet to invite me Lalafell. Anyway, so I'm going through the story as a conjurer, and I will be leveling up once everything is leveled to that level. So once my conjurer hits level 20 through the main story, I'll be reaching archer and lancer to level 20, and the other classes as well. Now these classes are level 11 because of the main quest. So I'm gonna be doing that quest. So I did the level 10 quest, which leveled up my carpenter and my leather worker. So yeah, that's the deal. It's not really a hard challenge. I just want to have fun. I'm also eating a lollipop, in case you're interested in my weird noises. So I'm working on botanist right now. She's level 7. Not too bad. I think we're gonna level up in... I left the 8th, right? Crap. Can I hand in this quest as a botanist? Usually they make me hand in quests as like a DPS. Something that can attack and not a botanist. Though, to be fair, botanists could attack you. You're just not allowed in Final Fantasy. But you have an axe. You could attack someone with an axe. Can I hand this in? I can, right? Oh, cool. Cool. I don't... Did that... It did give me 50 XP points. Experience points. I just call it XP forever. Alright, we're gonna head into the North Shroud, which is where I was leveling before. And we're gonna get up to level 10 and do the level 10 botany quest. Well, let me put my lollipop away. I say wait, I just like put it in the wrapper. It was like, I'll save you for later. Which a lot of people think is gross. But it's a lollipop, not a piece of gum. Okay, we're doing, I think maple logs is what I was working on. I gotta change this. This is really very annoying to have multiple of these tabs. I also don't have access to retainers. Yes, I'm doing the maple logs. To retainers yet, because I haven't gotten to that part in the story, but that's the problem with leveling by 10. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff for a while. But as you can see, it's going pretty well. It's very easy to level to 10. It's gonna be harder once I hit higher levels. I want to level up everything uniformly. You might also know, if you're a huge Final Fantasy person like me, that you can't get to the other city-states until you've reached a certain level in the main story quest. And in order to counteract that, I'll just have to level those up to whatever level, around level 30 it should be. And as soon as I get to those cities, I'll grab them and level them up to level 30. Which is going to be a pain to do all at once because I've made a silent vow to myself that once I start a class, I won't stop it until it hits that level, that goal level, but I get bored easily, so that might not be a good thing. But that's also why Final Fantasy XIV is the game for me. Because I get bored easily, and with Final Fantasy XIV, I can switch to whatever class I want. Whenever I want. It's pretty great. I don't have to switch characters, I don't have to be like, oh, I want to work on this character, but I don't want to play this class, like in WoW. Final Fantasy XIV, I just be like, well, I can work on this character and play this class. That's what's great about it. Oh, this is a level 10 tree. Let's get some ash logs. Oh, you obtained nothing. The other day, I think I even got it on recording. The other day, I was getting, I was gathering something on my main character. It might have been, I think it was logs. It was level 72 logs or something like that. And it was a 91% chance, and I failed an entire node. And I thought to myself, yeah, that's me. That's the reason why I can't do anything. I fail. I'm level 8. So these level 10 nodes shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully. And it's still in an area with fauna that is nice, so. This is kind of like hard mode. Because I won't get a mount, and I'll have to be gathering past level 30. I think I get at level 40 a mount? I don't remember. We'll have to see once we get in. But this is the last class that I have to level. Because it's the last class available in Gridania, so. That was a cool mount. Nope. You obtain nothing. I'm almost level 9. Almost there. Once I hit level 10, I will do the quest, and then I think we'll be doing main story. But honestly, if you've played Final Fantasy XIV, you probably passed this, because it's only the level 10 main story quest. So, before I started the stream, I want to have clear audio of all of these files. What I mean by clear is I want to have not my voice on the audio files. So I was going to start the stream earlier, but because I wanted to stream this character and I want audio and visual with no voice on it so I can redo recordings of it separately, I had to go into OBS and figure out how to record audio separately. So this took a while. I've never done it before. I usually just record the audio as is and then make advanced audio options to it so I can like isolate my voice and make it louder, but I can't remove it completely, which is what I wanted. So I went into OBS and I isolated the tracks. So I have 3 audio tracks right now in OBS that are recording. And so when it records, I can isolate specific audio tracks. Track 1 is dual audio, so it's the one you're hearing on stream now where you hear everything. 2 is my microphone, and 3 is just the desktop audio. So I went through and I did that, and then I couldn't figure out, because I use Camtasia Studio, which is not a premium, I guess you could say. A lot of people use like Adobe software and stuff like that. I can't afford that. I have Camtasia and I've had it since 2012 when I first started making YouTube videos. And it's since been updated to a newer version of Camtasia Studio, which, again, I can't afford. So I just have the previous version of Camtasia Studio. And it doesn't have advanced audio options like isolating select tracks. So So what I have to do now, whenever I want to upload this audio, which is great that I am streaming on YouTube, because it will automatically upload it for me and I don't have to do any further editing. But when I go to make the two separate videos that I want to make for this series, I will have to import that video file that I have into Audacity, which is a free software that you can download. I import it and then I select the track. So say I just want the desktop audio. I will select audio track 3 and then export that, use the file manager to export that from Audacity to Camtasia. Well, technically I'll export it into an MP3 file and then I'll move it into Camtasia on top of the video file and silence the original video file. So it's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm sure it's worth it. It better be worth it for the videos I'm gonna try and make with it. It better be. It's a lot of work. I started doing that at 9:30. It's now 11:30 my time. Yeah. I figured it out though. It didn't take me that long, honestly. From 9:30 to 11:30, that's not that long. But I won't be able to stream as long because of the time change. Usually I stream for about 2 hours, but I probably will get like an hour, half an hour. Not half an hour. An hour, hour and a half. My way of stating things today is just crazy. My brain has had it. I've been thinking too much. So I went to my class today. You guys don't know, I am going to college currently. And because I live in Florida, I went and I opened my door to leave, and all of a sudden I hear poof, and it's just thunder. I'm like, oh crap. So I quick get in my car, and as I'm driving in Florida, it's so weird. You can see if you are able to look far enough, exactly where the rain is and where it's coming from. So I saw a cloud sweep over my house and around me, and then land right at my school building as I was getting out to go to class. So I walked in the rain. As soon as I pulled in, this is the second time this week, that as soon as I pulled in, it started raining. Second time this week. Because, 91% failed the entire node. That's about my luck. Jeez. I think I've run out of rested XP, so it's, yeah. It's decided I'm not going to level up as fast as I was. But to be honest, I was leveling the botanist, or this specific class, to 7, like, way too late. I'm trying to go to bed before 1 now. I have a class at 9. I have to be there at 9 on Saturday. And so I'm trying to keep my schedule where I go to bed around midnight. But I just have so much to do that I'm lucky if I can go to bed by 1:30. With the stream and the homework, this was my first week, or technically it's my second week that just passed. And so it was super busy. And the second class of my Spanish class, actually the first class, we walked in and there was a test from the foreign languages department, from the languages department that everybody had to take, because it's Spanish 2 and not Spanish 1, and they wanted to know how much you remembered from the first Spanish. So as soon as we walked into Spanish 2, the first day, there was a test. And then there's already been 2 quizzes. And it's only the second week. I have class twice a week for Spanish. Everything else is once a week, but that's still way too way too few classes to have 2 quizzes and a test already. I'm not amazing at Spanish. I took Japanese at my old college because I transferred. and I really did prefer it. I do get messed up sometimes between words, like earlier today I was thinking about the word outside, soto, and then I'm like, that's not right, that's a different word. And then I was like, is that Japanese for outside? And I was like, I think it is. I think I don't know what the Spanish word is. And then I had to go in my book and look it up, and I was like, this is not going to go well. It's one of those days. So that's my life. When you learn multiple languages but you don't learn them a lot, we're just gonna finish this one and head back. Yeah. When you learn certain languages up to a certain point, and then you don't learn beyond that, that's all you recognize as a foreign language, in my brain at least. So unfortunately, they're not compartmentalized as Spanish and Japanese. It's just in my brain all together. And when I'm speaking Spanish for tests and in Spanish class, sometimes Japanese words come out. And in my first Spanish class, that happened a couple of times while I was doing like in front of class, like talking, like where she isolates you, and then my teachers are both professora, so they're both females, and where she isolates you and you have to talk in front of the class, and I have said a Japanese word on accident, I think 4 times, and I was so embarrassed. And when someone asked me, like, what was that? I was like, I don't know, I just made up words. Like, I don't want to tell anybody that that's not. I remember when we were first starting in numbers, this one in particular, we were all repeating them after her as a class, and I said Ichi. And like, no. Ichi, no. Yeah, yep. That's what I did. Let's not talk about it anymore. I coughed because I laughed so hard. Hold on, I'm reading the quest. 99 crow feathers. Oh, holy. How do you make armor with crow feathers? Like, realistically, how does that pan out as a situation? How does this microphone sound? South of Gilbert Spire. I don't remember where that is. My thanks in advance, yeah. Crow feathers. There we go. It's in Green Tier, so the Blue Badger Gate. I'll go out. Not having him out and gathering is really quite annoying. I've been streaming for 20 minutes. That's a lot. That is a lot of time. I didn't realize I'd been streaming for so long already. So yeah, that's my Spanish problem. Is it a problem? Math this time, I have been warned over and over and over again that my math class, because I'm taking statistics, would be really, really hard, and that I should fear it and be afraid, and I'm already really bad at math, so it didn't help. You know what I mean? So I went into math class, and the first thing we know, if you guys have taken high school math or the SATs, you will immediately know what this is. The second class, now we have math once a week, so I've been to math twice, and the second week we learned mean, median, and mode. If you guys don't know what that is the question will give you like a set of data, like people who like pink flowers. 3 people liked pink flowers, 4 people liked red flowers, and like so on and so forth. And the median is the middle amount of the data. So like if it's 1, 2, 3, 2 is the median. And then the mode is the number that occurs the most. And apparently now, this was not a thing when I was in high school, but now they have a calculator. You type in the information and it gives you all the information with you literally doing zero work. So that's what he taught us to do on the second week of class. And it's literally just super easy. You hit stats, you type in all the numbers from the test or the quiz or the homework or whatever. You hit enter, and it gives you the mean, median, and mode, and then other things that we need for that class. We have to do literally zero work. On the PowerPoints for the class, it was suggested that we learn how to do. I'm sorry. I feel bad for anybody who invites me to a free company. I need to talk to my free company and have them invite me. I'm in the Justice League of Barbara. I love my guild, my free company very, very, very much. They're all really, really amazing people. Anyway. Is this a crow feather? Yes. Okay. I need 99 of these. This is gonna take a while. So it was suggested on the... Okay, here's how my college works. You need to know this really quick. My college works where each section of school has a department, and their department gives out the material that they teach. So the PowerPoint that the math teacher uses to teach with is what every statistics class uses. Every teacher. It's never different. They're not allowed to use their own material in my school, which I find a problem with. I don't really like that, but that's just the school I'm in. So, yeah, so in the statistics PowerPoint, he specifically noted that in the PowerPoint there was a section on how to do each part, like, manually, and he's like, doing it manually will take you an hour. Doing it on your calculator will take you 5 minutes. I'm not even gonna teach it to you. Don't even bother. And I'm like, okay. So your department says that you need to teach us this, and then you just don't because the calculator does it for you. And on the first class, he was like, I strongly recommend you get a calculator. Thankfully, I already had a calculator, the specific calculator we needed from the previous class. Because there's a math elevator system. In my college, you go from one to the other, and they're all pre-assigned. Like, you don't just get to pick whatever class you want. You have to, specifically, I had to take statistics. It's the only class for math I was allowed to take. So, I went through their elevator system, like Math 1, Math 2, and then statistics is the last one. So you have to take this class, but yet there's things that they don't want you... The department wants the teacher to teach them, but the teacher just wants you to use your calculator. These calculators are about $150. I think mine was $180, if I remember. So over $150. Almost $200 for these calculators. So yeah. But they do all the work for you, so if I can beat this class with just being able to use that calculator, it'd be great. I'd be alright with that. I really don't like math. I'm not a fan. I'm a writer, I'm a creative, I'm an artist. I am not a math kid. To be fair though, what we've learned in statistics so far I've enjoyed. I have liked it quite a bit. Because it's very easy stuff, and it's interesting to me how they learn things. Like, for example, he mentioned that pie charts. You guys know what a pie chart is? It's like a circular chart which shows percentages. Pie charts are very deceiving. So if an article or something would like to sway you in their favor, it will give you a pie chart instead of a bar graph or any other graph of any sort. He actually took the pie charts out of his lesson entirely because he hates them so much. And he said they're extremely deceiving. Anything that tries to present anything to you with a pie chart, he said just run. It's like, don't believe them. It's usually wrong. And I just thought that was really interesting because, and he showed you, or he showed on the board exactly how it could be deceiving. He gave percentages, and it was like, it was something stupid. It was like houses that had shingles and houses that didn't. And it showed on the pie chart the percentage of houses in that area that had shingles were lower than the stone houses, but that was completely false information. Like, there are more houses with shingles than there are that are made out of stucco. I think that's what it was. But the pie chart showed differently. The botanist is gonna be mega level over leveled. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit the microphone with my drink. So, this is the first time I'm using a headphone mic. I got a new headphone. I got a new set of headphones. My love of them has yet to be determined. They're very comfortable. Oh, my stream health is green now. That's nice. Anyway, they're very comfortable. These were the most recommended set of headphones. And what happened to my old headphones, I had a set of Razer headphones, and I was wearing them, and I picked them up and I put them on my head, and they literally fell apart. Specifically, the part that connects the over-the-head piece to the earpiece split. There was a split in the plastic where you could like see that they had attached the earphones to the head strap, and that was just where the two pieces of plastic connected, and it literally fell off my head because it just went and snapped and fell apart. So I had to get a new set of headphones. I like these. They're very comfortable. They're made out of metal though, so whenever I tap them or hit them, there is some reverberation. And the microphone is really interesting. It's detachable. So I decided I wanted to test today. Oh, I don't want Ashlocks. Darn it. I hit that by accident. I decided today I wanted to test the microphone on the headphones since this is the first time I am using it. Usually I have a Blue Snowball microphone. It's extremely popular in YouTube circles. I got it for Christmas. It was like 30 bucks. So yeah, very cheap and a very good microphone. But I decided I would just test this out for today. I'll listen to both audio tracks, and if I don't like these headphones, I'll just use the Blue Snowball because the microphone's detachable. What I also thought is interesting that I could do at some point is if I play with other people, I could use the microphone for the chat and use the Blue Snowball for stream. So it'll be catching all the audio files, and I'll be able to separate them out. I hope the audio is working out okay. I did a bunch, of course, because I was messing with it, I did a whole bunch of sound tests, and no matter how I got it, the music or the sounds in the background of like the water and everything, which I hear very loudly, on the stream when I recorded it was very quiet. Like, I couldn't hear it. Like, I brought it into Camtasia and brought up the audio like almost over 100%, and I still couldn't hear it. So I had to up the volume quite a bit. Even on the video, like recording just the audio for the desktop, I couldn't hear it at all. No idea why. But I turned it up quite a bit, and now it's fine on my end and hopefully on your end. I tested like 6 times. Test and test and test and test and test. And then something will still go wrong because it's YouTube. To be fair though, I am enjoying streaming on YouTube. I'm definitely not getting as much viewership as I usually do on Twitch, but it's a lot less work for me. And since I'm going to be making different YouTube videos with Final Fantasy XIV with this footage, I thought it would be interesting to do it this way. So, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been up since like 8:30. I don't sleep anymore. Since Shadowbringers came out, okay. Real talk now. Shadowbringers came out before I left for my trip. I went up to New Jersey for a wedding. And so when Shadowbringers came out, I slept maybe 2-3 hours a night, just enough so that I wouldn't pass out, and played like crazy. I literally would not get off and stop because I was going on a trip. So those couple weeks passed, and I think it was 3 weeks. The raid had come out. It was the week the raid came out. And I did the raid, and then I left to go on my trip. And we were gone for 2.5 weeks, so like 3 raid cycles. And when I came back again, I was like, oh, I can't wait, and I played like crazy, and I'm still playing, even though I'm playing a different character. Like, I'm not playing my main character. I'm playing this little Lalafell that I love. I might have to, I don't know. I'm gaining levels like crazy on this botanist. It's crazy that I do have the, you don't have the Aetheryte earrings for leveling up things that aren't battle classes, but I do have the Friendship Circlet, which gives you up to level 25, 20% XP. So I am using the XP items. Jeez. I should probably take it off. Because this botanist is going to be like level 13 by the time I hand in this quest. I wanted everything to be leveled up uniformly. That was the goal with this. Doesn't look like that will be the case, at least for the first couple of levels. It might not be possible. Because I don't want to not hand in the quests. Like, I want to do the next level quest. The level 10 quest. Before I move on to the next. You know what I mean? Because to me, that's how you finish off the level 10, is you do the quest. So, even if it over levels me at the beginning, it won't matter at the end. Hopefully I'll get everything to like level 30 and it'll be really nice. Really nice and OCD rewarding. Fishing's gonna be a pain, because I don't remember if you go to Limsa or Ul'dah first, but I hope we go to Limsa first because I want to pick up fishing as early as possible. So as soon as we get to the next cities, we'll pick up all the different... Are you kidding me? I have to go to another node for 1 crow feather? Ugh. That's my luck. That's literally my luck. I should have used a field mastery. 1 crow feather. There we go. Okay, we're not gonna gather anymore. I don't want to level up anymore. Level 12 already. Okay. How do you like my Lala, by the way? I really like my Lalafell. I spent, I don't know, about 40 minutes making her. I wanted to have something super cute. So she's all pink and like bubblegum colored with like... this is the exact opposite hair color as my my other character. My other character is blue with pink in it. So I did an exact opposite. I wanted like bubblegum and gumdrops. I don't know why she's telling me where they can be found. I have them. Cutscene time. Just a bag with a little crow feather sticking out. It's a lot of feathers. Preparing for war, yeah. Feathered harpoons. It will. Ignore you? You're talking directly to me. How do you ignore someone that's talking directly to you? You don't. Oh, a scythe. Yes, I know what a secondary tool is. Lush vegetation. Off you go now. I don't have any gathering things, so I think I'm gonna take the hat. But I won't use it yet again because I have the circlet. So. Okay, so we've done all of them in Gridania. There are no more quests, so we're gonna head to Conjure. And we're gonna go do this quest. Which is at the Adventurers Guild. This is the level 11 quest, though. These quests are over here in case I need them to level up. They're like level 10. So, I didn't want to level anything else over. Because now the botanist is over. But these are all the same. I wanted to leave it that way. Let's head to the Adventurers Guild, which is at the Ethereum. I had a brain fart for a minute. I was like, where's the guild again? I don't know. They have fireworks going on because it's the Rising event. The anniversary. I already got all my items on my main. You can actually see them over here usually, right? Yep. There they are. Aren't they pretty? I like fireworks. Even in-game fireworks are better than no fireworks. I have animals though, they don't like fireworks. Time to do the main story quest again. Fresh-faced. Do not scowl. Am I scowling? Fully occupied with their own work. I've already been there. So this is telling you about the Chocobo Porter system. I've never actually used the Chocobo Porter system. I probably will have to in this instance. Because I won't have my Chocobo for a while. Is this the Blue Badger Gate? Yeah. And branches here. I don't want to use my money for teleporting, so we're gonna run. I only have 1,906. Which is really not a lot, considering my main character is 2 million. If you don't know, if you're maybe from WoW and you're interested or new to Final Fantasy XIV, you can't send yourself items. So, in Final Fantasy XIV, I have my main character. She's max level, and the crafters are fairly high level. And you can't, like, I couldn't send myself some gear or any money or anything like that. That's just not a function in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not sure if I hate it or like it. Originally, I made a new character and I sent her stuff, or I tried to send her stuff and I went to the mailbox and I realized that the name did not come up. And it's just not possible to send yourself stuff. You can put your stuff in an FC box and then have your character be in that FC box, or be in that FC to open the box, but probably just fit to say. I mean, I could put him to sleep, but yeah, you could do it that way, but honestly, it's a lot harder. Level up. Yeah, it was really close to leveling up. It was so hard not to. I was like, quick, change to another class and don't look back. Cutscene. Many and more. That's a new way of saying that. Convert. That wants doing? I don't think the task itself wants doing. That makes no sense. She said the task wants doing, but the task itself does not want anything as a task. Makes no sense. Keitha, you make no sense. It's kind of odd that we're here. This is where we get our chocobo, but I don't think we get our chocobo right now. Pretty sure we don't. Pretty sure we wait for a while. Because we haven't even allied with a grand company, and we need to ally with a grand company to get the chocobo. So it's like we're learning about the chocobos before we even... You know what I mean? Like... Yep. Like, this is where you'll eventually get your chocobo. Where's the third bin? On the other side? Yeah, it's all the way over there. It looks like, is there a stable over here? Oh, someone crafted up a storm over here. Level 58. Should probably talk to the Choco Keep so I can use the porter system. So once you talk to them, they update you so that you can go there. Pretty simple system, like the flight system. Except you're talking to them instead of just clicking on them for the green icon to go away. Helping out the chocobos. Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm reading. I did not read any quests when I first came to Final Fantasy XIV, and then I regretted it because I like lore now. It's Final Fantasy XIV's fault. that I like lore now. Oh no! Okay. Gotta go help Rosaline. There's a Rosaline in World of Warcraft, isn't there? From what I remember, she is well loved. Is that up? I've joined a fate. Hello. Chocobo murder. Wow. Kill them quickly. Is this underneath? I think it's underneath, huh? It'd be nice to have a Chocobo partner. I miss being alone. Or, I miss having a partner. I don't like being alone. Separate that sentence into two. I don't miss being lonely. That'd be sad. I'm all wet now. Fucking rain. I don't need to kill the little scorpion dudes. I do also have my hunters live. I almost been streaming for an hour, so the stream will end soon. But I'm glad I was able to. I haven't been able to come on lately. I did say school was gonna make me busy for a little while. That's okay though, honestly. There's gonna be a lot of content coming out eventually. Also, I was working on a story. I've got 2 stories. I decided to upload them online, so I was writing those. And then, of course, I also do my Learn New Draw Weekly stuff, which I need to upload that video, actually. Probably not tonight. I was going to do it tonight, but I'm too freaking tired. So, maybe another night. I don't need to kill anymore. I thought I had one more. So good at math. You guys know I'm not. We'll make them think twice. Blue trumpets. I'm doing someone else's chore for them. Such is the life of an adventurer at level 11. You know what I mean? They always give the low-level adventurers these kind of tasks. Oh, these arbor buzzards are part of my lock. They're only here because of this fate, though. walk around like this to get it. Jesus. Yeah, for both of them. Stupid fakes in my way. I was like, now the question is, can I get up? See, these arbor buzzards aren't supposed to be up here. These are fate monsters only. Completed that hunter log though, which is nice. Still need goblin hunters, but I probably won't need to do the hunting log on my conjurer, to be honest with you. I just needlessly level me up. Yeah, I can run through these guys. Go away. Yep, they are apparently gonna follow me to the ends of the earth. It's a good thing I have a heal, huh? I honestly don't think I've ever leveled a character who can heal, like, while doing quests. Every character I level always has a heal. I just prefer to have a heal. If I don't have a heal, I usually do dungeons. I don't usually have a healer. Stupid buzzards. Interesting way to look at it. Yeah, go back down again. This area, I think, is level 30, 40? Level 35, somewhere in there. It's way too high for me. I never expected, though, that I would have to go back down again. I have to go fight my way through all these buzzards again. Run. Hi. Feel nothing. Oh, good. Heal up. You saw a shadowy person, too? She wants me to go back up again? No. Go over here. Okay. I was about to say, I'm not running up that tree again. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh, I love that birding. The chocobos. It's one of my favorite birding. I can't wait to get that. I don't have that birding yet. Yeah, we're just killing this Dynamite because I think he might be close to that thing that I need to get across. Kill him already? And I got rays. I can need that for a while. I am, after all, doing the main story. Back to Rosaline. Gonna tell me that I have a thing and where to go. Yes, I did. A leather bag. Completed the fate. Not through any fault of my own. I don't know if you guys should find the shadow. If it's an Ascian, you'll be hard pressed. Threat level elevated. Alright. So we're not going back up the stupid branch. Thank God. Just headed over to Bannock. It's weird that there's a specific order to hand these in. I'm sorry if you can hear me drinking. I require water and liquids to exist. I forgot my water bottle in when I went to class today, or anything to drink. I was dying on my way out. I was like, I'm so thirsty. Nope. I'm gonna take this missive. Godspeed. God, I'm going everywhere. The quests at these levels are definitely pretty slow. Honestly, though, it's what to expect at this level. I'm not doing grand things like slaying Ifrit. I'm just kind of a little tiny adventurer that just started. Kind of understandable. Just past the Aetheryte. Finally passed 2k gil. I need to stop hitting the microphone. Oh, this is not the correct thing. I don't think I want to do side quests, because I'll over level. I'll level using those with my other classes. Aww. Defend the chocobos! Give chocobo. Give horse. not doing his job. Oh, my, there are 2 main story quests? Alright. 2 quests for the same area, it seems. Yeah. Pretty interesting that they're both in the same area. Helpful. And they're level 10, so this must still be a level... No. It's level 12. So I am on the curve. I wonder where I'll be at level 20. Will I still be in this area? No. Really not. But I don't think we even get our first dungeon until level 30. God, it's been so long since I did the main story quest. Like, I've only done it once. It only lets you do it once. Unless you make a new character, which is my second character that I've started leveling, but... In Ul'dah and Limbs of Limits, that's different. So I've never leveled through this area. I leveled in Limbs the first time I went, because I was an arcanist. I just work my way down while I head to the egg over there. I wonder, will it send me back to Gridania at any point? I'm sure it will, probably. Everything ends back at Gridania. A vulture egg, huh? I was about to say, if there's an egg, where's its mama? That would be right here. One more vulture. There we go. So is that quest done? Yeah, okay. I don't remember there ever being a split in the main story quest this low. I don't know if there was. I'd be interested to level through that area again. I probably will at some point. After all, since the leveling experience in each city is different, we should probably level through there. And, there, that's done. Seeds. How come you had vultures here, dude? The Simtam Deepcroft is a dungeon. Just don't know if we do that dungeon yet. I don't remember. time, to be honest. I went around to the might. Only 4 of them? That's not bad. Oh, the fireflies are part of my hunter slot. I really, really like the hunter log. I'm really quite saddened by the fact that once you hit level 50 and certain classes don't even have a hunting log, just the original jobs. I really wish they had continued it, because with the new hunts that they have, the hunts, you have to go pick them up, and it's different. The rewards are different. They do give you XP, but... And they're not marked, they're marked with a little red icon instead. No big. That guy's a conjurer too, so he should be able to make his way here, no problem. I was like, should I heal him? Yeah, he's got it. Should probably also be using my freaking arrow ability. It just doesn't do enough damage every time that I kill them. This is the area for the first guild heist, if I'm correct. Guild heist? Guild test? It doesn't matter. It's a keyword for a short thing. Beep, beep. I remember one time I was streaming, the bitty beep was counted. Very helpful ability when you're being attacked by multiple people. Oh, I do heal me. Thanks, you didn't have to heal me. I need to go one more firefly for the slot. I'm out of mana. How do I get this drink? 24. They're everywhere. Oh my god, help! Help! No help provided. Oh yeah? Nobody's gonna help me? No one? Oh, you'll help me? Oh, thank you. Kind adventurers. That was so much easier with people that are higher level. Alright, I'm gonna grab a firefly on my way out. Come with me, little firefly. Okay. Doesn't look like any of them will attack me outside. I'm not level 13. Thanks for the arrow. I can handle this. I was just out of mana. Nice, he tracked that dynamite away. Helpful. He's the same level I am. I'm sure he's doing the same quest. I really am actually not minding doing the story again. A lot of people languish over the story the first time. And honestly, I don't know, I'm enjoying it the second time through. The hedge tree. gentle reminder. Hey, you! That's all the way down there. Okay. Follow the road and I should be fine. Man, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I just want to go to sleep. And I'm streaming. And I'm actually enjoying myself. It's been a while since I've streamed. Well, it's been a couple of days since I've streamed. Almost a week, I think. No, it's probably been longer than a week. It's been 2 weeks. I'd like to get on a weekly schedule. But with me, schedules are kind of crazy. I'm not very good at schedules. Hello, here. I realized you had forgotten. You're already late in arriving. Please inform them that I'll be late in arriving, but you're already late in arriving. The boat came and went already. These conjurers, man. They just do not have time for anybody else's anything. It's very amusing. It's surprising my little Lalafell legs can run for this long. But honestly, I play my elf character a lot, and when I logged into this Lalafell, I feel so swift, like very fast. I think it must be the little legs. I'm not quite sure why, if small things are just faster or what. I know I'm not faster. It's the same run speed. And yet I feel so quick. Better make it 3 just to be safe. Bite their thumbs? What? Be wary of the local wildlife. People are so nice sending me to my doom. I'm gonna sell the tokens. I have a lot. This is all gear too. Some of it I've made, some of it is just items. We've got some buzzards. We're gonna have to kill this one. He's right in my way. God, it's been an hour 15 minutes. I'm gonna be ending the stream soon once I hit a stopping point. I don't know if I'll teleport back to Gridania. I have 6,000 monies now, or gills, so I could probably teleport to Gridania and then teleport back to the Bent Branch, but I'd like to finish this side quest over here so that I do have those quests for the Bent Branch. So I don't have to walk all the way back out here again. Just waiting for this little quest chain to end, but it seems never ending. Never ending story. I'm sorry. For a salting your ears. Buzzard? Buzzard, please. Yay, okay. This guy probably do the trick there. It's hard to believe that this character is lowest level 14. I'm so sorry. Everybody keeps inviting me to free companies, and I feel bad declining, but like I said, I like my free company a whole bunch. I'll ask them. Better ask them tomorrow. Alright, here's the destination. Marshlights. They look like little fireflies. Just flowing flames. Throwing flames at me. Marshlights. Should probably maybe even this guy's. Oh no, not the Arbor Buzzard too. Gosh darn it. Hopefully we can let him sleep for all eternity. I wonder if it's diminishing returns. Okay, cool. Run away while he's asleep. Now we already killed this guy, let's just put him to sleep. Shh, off to Dreamland. Do you think that's how conjurers get through life? As they just walk around, they're like, oh, an enemy. Go to sleep, go to sleep. As I cowered here in darkness. It wasn't really dark, it's kind of light outside. Thank you, my lady. Oh my gosh, there's more quests for us. Bent Branch. Okay, cool. So this next quest goes back to Bent Branch. Coolio. And then I can log off and go to sleep. Go to Dreamland. There's my kitty, who will lay on my face and tell me that I need to pet her even though all I want to do is sleep. Oh, that's a big toad. My kitty does that. She's like, pet me. Do not care if you wish to sleep. I am in the mood to sleep. Cats are weird. So I've had dogs pretty much my whole life. My dad's allergic. But we have this cat now, and I love her to pieces. But I'm so used to when I come home, like my animal being excited, like running up to me, she'll be like, "Hi, I missed you so much," you know? And my cat, she doesn't do that because it's a cat. So she just kind of like, hello, human. She tells me when I can pet her. She's like, you may pet me now. Or, no, I do not want pets. She just kind of wanders around. She likes high places. We got her a tower, and we put it right in front of a window so she could look outside and look at all the people. The grass and the bugs and stuff. Yeah, I'm walking back. I'm cheap. It's like almost 100 gil. It's 100 gil. I'm not, no. I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna level up when I hand these in. I wonder if they'll send me back to Gridania. I am gonna hand them in. I just don't know if I'm gonna pick up the next quest or if I'm gonna just teleport back to Gridania. I don't know yet. We'll see what the mood hits. Darn you, tiny little Lala legs. Lala legs. Like it. Both of these quests go back to Keitha. Keitha? Is that her name? Nope. I love the level up music in Final Fantasy. It's so nice. Yes, I do. Some fallen cargo. I don't think it's worth 100 gil. Don't mind. New quest is... Oh no, the egg's gone. The egg is extremely valuable. Oh, we could probably do this quest really quick. I am tired, but I also want to continue. That's just the way I am. I'm exhausted, but I'm like, ooh. Oh, God. You just made off with this egg. Went to the Tim Tam Deep Croft. That's probably where I'll be going next. Because you didn't notice that he was evil. But he was. He's an Elazon. Aside from your... Excuse me, I'm adorable. I'm adorable and not in any way suspicious. Look at that face. Look at it. It's so cute. You cannot tell me that that is a suspicious face. If anything, she looks more dumb than clever. Clever and scheming. They're from Ishgard all the way out here? True. Got it. Alright. Yeah, that's it though. We're going all the way over there and I'm not doing that again. So I shall head back to Gridania and get a nice full amount of sleep. Thanks so much for coming to the stream, guys. Saw a couple people in and out. It's very nice of everyone. See you guys later. I'm hoping to keep a consistent streaming days. So Thursday night or Tuesday night when I have days off the next day, kind of what I'm shooting for. Probably not Saturday night because I have to wake up at 8. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.